as who would know, and we're going to follow these texts. Any of you who have texted, I know my audience is my age and up. Are you guys still texting out there? How would you feel about having your text exposed to public, or do you behave on text? Write in the comments below if you only text things to your friends that you would expose to the public. Willis, the Fulton County District Attorney, gave evidence in a 2-day hearing, followed accusations by former Trump staffer and co-defendant Michael Roman that she was having an affair. Willis is running the case against Trump and 18 others. They're still catching us up. The former president pleaded not guilty to all 13 charges against him and has said the case is potentially motivated because he is the frontrunner for the GOP presidential nomination. Now, these are the kinds of things that they want to shake out in texts that they still need to prove because it goes to motive. And that's the backstory in this thing. Now, Roman said Willis and Wade had benefited financially from taxpayer money. The pair later admitted they had a romantic relationship, but denied a conflict of interest. My question to all of you is not going on a trip a benefit from taxpayers' money? That's why Fani Willis was hiding behind I keep cash in my mattress to pay this guy back because it wasn't part of the money I'm getting paid to prosecute Trump. That's where I think she's going with the cash story. In response, Roman said that the pair's relationship started earlier than they had disclosed, which is going to make them out to be liars so that they're not credible. Even when they talk about their relationship, it also says they're not credible about where they spend their cash. After the hearing, Judge Scott McAfee said he would review text messages sent between Wade and his former law partner, Terrence Bradley. So Terrence Bradley is the guy who is under attorney-client privilege. We went over a lot of that on that last video. Trump's team said that the messages show Wade committed perjury over his disclosures about when his relationship with Willis started. There it is. So they can't put these texts out to the public, but they can show it to the judge. And then the judge can just make a calling and say, yeah, this is perjury. Fani Willis must be removed. The judge could do that right now by himself just based on these texts, and that's why they could turn this whole thing around with just one word. I don't believe the Trump team would have turned these texts over or pushed on them unless they knew what they said. So I believe they had access to them probably by Terrence Bradley, probably showed them to them, and so they sent these to the judge. And now we'll find out if the judge is honest, which there's question. I don't know. This judge, he seems like a good guy, seems like a straight shooter, but you never know until you see which side they lean on. Weissman wrote, what to keep an eye out for in Georgia hearing, there's uncontradicted evidence of Willis Wade going Dutch, the issue the judge said he cared about. Will that change? New evidence Wade did use Cash App, which Wade says she believed he didn't use. So she paid in cash. See, that's why she paid him in cash, is because she claimed he didn't use the Cash App. What if in text or on his